So as the principal of Foothills, I have a lot of jobs, but there's one job that's probably more important than all the others, and that's to make sure that students have a safe and great day at school every day. So really building community across our schools and working very closely with the staff and with the administration and the families of our feeder elementaries, as well as with the people who work at and serve at the high school. It's really key to what we do here because we want everybody to feel safe, to feel welcomed, and to find ways to facilitate their own lifelong learning as they prepare not only for high school, but also for college and for a career.
For some of our fifth graders, the thought of transitioning can be scary. Participants in this program gain access to their future campus, which can ease their concerns. Our fifth graders have the ability to ask current middle school students questions about Foothills, as well as the differences and similarities between middle and elementary school. Additionally, there are skills built into the program, such as checking email, using Google Classroom, and opening lockers, which are all skills students will need at the middle school level. Our fifth graders walk away with valuable tools that they can use once they transition to middle school.
Well, a lot of our sixth graders are adjusting academically and even just physically, adjusting to a new environment and probably also just a new culture of the school. Academically, they are learning how to manage 6 different classes, getting used to the routine of different teachers. Another huge adjustment for them is the way they are graded. They're used to getting numbers versus letter grades, so learning how to interpret what those letter grades mean and probably trying to get the right feedback from those grades to be able to improve. That would be one of the greater challenges. Just number-wise, they're exposed to a lot more peers around them. We are putting 2 elementaries together, so learning how to work with different peers and meeting new friends. It could be pretty challenging just adjusting to all the different things that they're exposed to here. One of the greatest benefits of the Avid Mentor program is that it provides our 5th graders with exposure. Just knowing where the office is and where the bathrooms are, I think it's a huge plus. It eliminates a lot of the mystery and a lot of the fear that they may have about middle school.
It allows students from different sites and levels the ability to work collaboratively. This collaboration supplies a place for our students to share and exchange information. For our 7th graders, it allows them the opportunity to work in a leadership role as they are ambassadors for our future Highlanders.
Having their Avid mentor and building a relationship with them really assures them that they'll at least know one older person on campus when they get here. So having that assurance, knowing that they have somebody that they know and that will recognize them, I think is a huge plus for our incoming 6th graders who have been part of the Avid Mentor program.
Anastasia Anderson and I are in charge of transporting the kids for the mentor program. So basically how it works is I go to Highland Oaks to pick up the students and she goes to Hugo Reed. And when I go to Highland Oaks, basically I pick up the selected students from the main office. I take attendance, make sure they're all there, verify if there's anyone absent. We basically take the short ride to Foothills. It's very short from Highland Oaks to there. And while Deja Anderson picks up the students from Hugo Reed and takes the bus to Foothills. And basically after the mentor meeting, we ask the parents to pick up their students after school, and we ask our students to make sure they check out with me and Miss Anderson before they go home to ensure that they're all picked up by their parents.
The Avid students were first asked to check in the office, and I went out and introduced myself and they introduced themselves, and we were really excited to have them at Highland Oaks. They were excited to be on campus because some of them were prior Highland Oaks students, and I walked them down to the 5th grade classrooms. I thought it was important to kind of lead them to where they needed to go. Brought them into the classrooms, introduced them, and then the teachers took over from there. So the program has been great. The students enjoy it. The teachers, think that it's a great program, and we just hope to continue it as we move forward.
the Avid mentorship program really has taken hold and has promoted students to the idea that Avid doesn't start in middle school or something to start exploring when they get to be a freshman in high school. It starts right here at the elementary level. So they're hearing the common language and activities, using wicker strategies in their classroom, and working with the mentorship program. It allows them to have somebody to look up to. It also gives them a little bit of a kickstart going into middle school, because we all know that the middle school years are really tricky for a lot of students going through that transition. So if there's something that we can do at the elementary level to help that transition, we really want to make sure that we can provide that for our students. And we just have nothing but positive feedback coming back from these students and their families, so we know that this is working.
The idea came about because the school district decided to create 2 positions for transitional counselors, and Deja Anderson was very instrumental in building Avid at Foothills. And since she was going to be working with the elementary schools, I asked her if she would be interested in working with my 7th grade Avid students. By offering this program, I'd like to increase awareness about Avid. I would also like to help develop the leadership skills in the students that are in Avid at Foothills, as well as give some incoming 5th grade students some tips that can help them be successful in middle school.